Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn about the recursive function. So suppose if we need to call the function x from inside the function x, then that is called the recursive function. So you must be wondering, why should I call the same function from that function itself? Now to understand that, let's take the example of factorial. If I say factorial of I, which is basically equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, which is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And I can say something like 5 into factorial of 4. So factorial of n is always equal to n into factorial of n minus 1. So suppose if you are creating one program where we need to find the factorial of n, then from inside the factorial of n function, we can call the function to calculate the factorial of n minus 1. So let's go ahead and see how this will work. So suppose I will create a function define factorial n. I will say return n into factorial n minus 1. Now let me say factorial of 5. Now let me run this program. You can see here we are getting the recursion error. So always remember, whenever you are calling the recursive function, you need to define the exit strategy also. So if you see here, we are not terminating the recursive function anywhere. It is basically, if after the 1 it is going into the negative side. So suppose factorial of 2 is calling the factorial of 1, then similarly factorial of 1 is calling the factorial of 0, and the factorial of 0 is calling the factorial of minus 1. So there is no state where the function is getting terminated. To avoid that, we can say something like, if n equal to 1, return 1, else return n into factorial of minus 1. Now let me run this program. Let me print here. You can see here we are able to see the output. So let me change the value here. I will say factorial of n. You can see here we are getting the output 3628800. So you can see here we created the factorial of n using the recursive functionality. And always remember that you have to define the exit condition to come out from the recursive loop, else the program will go into the infinite loop. So hopefully you guys have got the basic understanding of recursive functions. That's all in this video. Thanks to everyone.